Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2. And where we last left off, we went through an interesting event chain that I've never actually seen before called Closing the Gates of Hell. And ultimately I decided to sacrifice my firstborn son, and firstborn son, yeah, definitely, and close the gates. And it definitely came at a cost, minus -0.2 prestige, and general opinion is poor, and the church vassals aren't impressed, but I got +5 intrigue for 5 years. Perhaps I could put that intrigue to use, even, and work on getting my ruler back in charge. I doubt it, though. I could also declare independence. I don't want to declare independence. I may want to join the lower crown authority, though. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But it's interesting, though. I've never actually seen that little event chain. So I had to sacrifice my son. But I tried to, roleplay through it, Hellenic religions, Hades, throwing cows into a giant pit to hell, throwing rocks into a giant pit to hell, just don't really fit. Now maybe if it was you become greedy, well, that's unfortunate. Now maybe if I was something like Norse or Catholicism or Muslim or something else other than pagan, it might have come down to me doing something else, but it's too late to change my mind, everybody. Failed Sally by the Defender. Well, that's unfortunate. Can we finish this war, please? Let's go ahead and max out feudal levies, if we can. I might not be able to. Ah, there we go. That should help me a little bit. Yeah. 15,000, 15,000, 1,500 people. Could have been worse. Let's go through all these. Bunch of people being imprisoned. Now, who's in charge? I see. Let's go ahead and see if we can assassinate you, buddy. No. That's too bad. So we have a revolter here. Chief of Yamatland. Jamatland, bloody floggy blah blah blah. Let's take it. Well, it pissed Norway off. I don't rightly care. They'll get over it, or they won't. It's their decision, not mine. Okay. Well, I suppose I should take out this army first. Ah. We're going too fast. Slow down. Whoops. Get on the boat. Sit out there for a while. Think about what you have done. Now, I don't think I should have a problem raising these levies once the reinforcements get there. I could be wrong. There we go. My prisoner is complaining. How about the oubliette? I should check to see if I have any prisoners that I can ransom. It doesn't look like it. Do I have any one who might make a decent concubine? No, I don't. Well, let's see. I can ransom you. Okay. I can ransom you? Sure, why not? Can I ransom you? No, I cannot, because he's considering another offer. And you, I don't really care about you. You've been in my prison for 53 years. And I suppose, yeah, okay. Fair enough. I accept the ransom. You accept the ransom. Very good. Now let's ransom off other people too. I think they're his kids? I don't know. Close relatives. That's all that matters. There's Norway being a jerk like usual. Pause the game, and let's go ahead and ransom off the last kid. Might as well. Can I build the next castle town? No, I need castle infrastructure. What's going on? Norway is doing... Oh, wait, the King of Norway is down there? Oh, why are you down there? I suppose if you really want to, another daughter. Oh, goody. I always wanted multiple daughters. I can always marry them off matrilineal. It's just... men are... This game has quite the bias against women. Men are preferred. That's not my stance on the matter, that's just the stance in general back then. And, women aren't worthless. There's certainly points where it's important to have females. For example, when I was having that whole thing down here with, you're still in prison, with my nephew and my daughter. I wanted to keep the king in the family. That didn't really work too well, but it could have. And had he not been ousted, it would have worked fine. The bloodline would have been still there, and all that good stuff. Sadly, I don't think the Knightlings are leaving power anytime soon, which is really annoying. I suppose we could keep trying to assassinate people, but I don't think it would work. I think it would just end in frustration. So we're moving up in the world. We are taking land in Sweden, I guess. It's not really what I wanted to do. But I suppose if I already have kind. Thank Jupiter for his virtues. And he gained the envious trait. Curse you, Jupiter! You thou should technically be Zeus. That's not entirely true. The Hellenic faith... The Greek and Roman pantheon were basically mirror images of each other. So while the Romans had, you know, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, Venus, the Greeks had Zeus, Ares, Hermes, Aphrodite, etc., etc., etc. So, saying Jupiter was essentially synonymous for Zeus, and vice versa. Although I'm sure they would disagree. The Greeks and the Romans would disagree. But the Greeks and the Romans disagreed a lot, so... there's that. This is actually a conquest war. That should give me another percentage of moral authority. Not that it means much at this point, but... where are the Hellenic holy sites? Can I tell? Alexandria. One of the... you. Yes. Athens. Yes. Rome, obviously. And then those locations. Ugh, it's gonna be forever until I take those out. Well, I need a power base. Before I can move against Greece at all, I need some kind of powered base, and that's not something I have right now. Unfortunately, and annoyingly so. But that's changing, slowly and steadily. That is indeed changing. Revoke the county. You revoke the county? I don't approve of that. You better not revoke my county. Hello there, young king. It's limited. They shouldn't have claim revocations until medium. Okay. We need to do something here. We need to shake the status quo. And hopefully pull off a lower crown authority faction. Because I don't want my titles to be revoked. I don't. That would be bad for me. Let's hop over here and leave the independence faction. We'll leave my other faction. Where is lower crown authority? Okay. Well, hopefully people will join that. And gimme. Gimme. Aha! Nom. My land. Very good. We now hold this land as well. This land is my land, it isn't your land. Sadly, we can't take that yet, and we can't take Norland yet. We only have bits and pieces of the land that we need. I could start forging claims in Sweden and try to become the king of Sweden that way. An interesting idea, isn't it? There's flaws, of course. We still have Denmark down there, and we still have Scotland over there. And Norway. I'm not too worried about Norway. Not like Denmark. Oh my goodness. We're still holding on to this land here. Barely. Frisia? Why do I keep saying Frisica? I think that's the second or third time I've said that. We'll see. I want to claim here, and I want to take this land for my own, so I can have more taxes, and then we'll see. It might be about time to move my capital again into Sweden. What will that do for me? Well, that'll mean that I'll be able to recruit mercenaries, and because mercenaries appear at your capital, they'll appear right in Sweden, so I won't have to raise troops. In fact, I wonder, can I conquer Trondelag? No. Can I? No, because I have the ambition to become the king of Greece. It might be worth it to do for the next generation, is to want to become king of Norway. and then conquer Norway, and then move on to Sweden. Not declaring myself king of Norway, but until at least we cripple Sweden. What other plots do I have? None. And we don't have too much plot power here. Hopefully that's just because people haven't joined yet. Yes, that is the case. Well, back to killing the Swedish rulers. Kumania. Kumania, you're so OP. You're completely and totally overpowered. I need holy men. 10 holy men. Please tell me one of them is good. None of them is good. Well then, I'll just keep spawning more until I get a good one. There's 10 more. Score? I don't need score. I'm not playing for score. I'm playing to win. 10 more. Come on. 21. Excellent. I can even get over your silly mustache. Now we have an enormous court. Did we change? Yeah, we did change. We changed to agnatic cognatic because, well, really for fear of not having a male ruler, and it's looking like that might be the case at some point. It looks like Novgorod's broken up for the time being, and Ruthenia is still going strong. We have a new ruler. When did that happen? What happened to... what's her name? You. You died in a suspicious accident, really? Interesting. I wonder if I could get him to die in a suspicious accident. I see. His heir is the youngest? Why? Why is his heir the youngest daughter? Shouldn't it be the oldest? Alexandria, Antosa, Eliador. Yeah. We've never had a shortage of troops. Good. My dearest friend, I fear that my plight is terrible. I do not know how long I can survive in this miserable dungeon, and I beg you to please intercede with King blah 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 on my behalf. Your nephew, High Chief Theodorus the First. We can ask for a pardon. Might end with us being in jail too, but... criminal belongs in prison. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do. It is such a shame. I guessed as much, though. Castletown. Gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Castletown. Brrr. What chances do you have of giving me a claim? 15% yearly. Statistically speaking, I have a lot of strong claims. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shenanigans. Hello. Hello. Where else do I have claims? Athens is a big one. Euboea? Not so much. Okay, where else? Nexus. Desmond. I still have a claim on Desmond? I can't press it, but I still have it. Interesting. Well then, this might be my moment to poach some land. Hello there! I'm gonna attack you. Can I call you in? You like your enemies too much. How about now? We like you more than our enemies. Who are you, anyways? You're a chief of Moray. I suppose that's how it's pronounced. Go ahead and raise the levies. Okay. Hopefully this disintegrates into more revolts. Unfortunately, I can't join you in this war at this time. That's too bad. Okay. This might be the moment we're waiting for. I don't want to squander it. Okay, I have room for 1,200 troops. And I have money. 180, 7.5, 150, 7.5. Okay. Go ahead and grab these guys. Too many people. Can I split them? No. 2,400, 12. How many ships do I have on the way? 11. That's 23. That should be enough. Okay, move you guys there. And be ready to move you guys out of the way. Because they're coming. They're coming. I need my reinforcements before I do anything. And then I can crush their army into the ground. Whoa! Oh, okay. I don't know, what other... Ah, a couple reinforcements. Come along, come along, come along. Huh. This could be an interesting turn of events, and it could end horribly. Or it could end quite well. I mean, it's Athens. It's even a holy site. Which should really help our moral authority, which will really help our conversion chance. Ooh, and they just got more people there. How annoying. Well, we'll just have to do our best. Pause the game. Merge those armies, and... Okay. What is your heavy infantry leader? You guys go there. And you guys get on the boat. I'll teach him some useful skills. 50% cruel, 25% raw, 25% craven. And he gets craven! Hooray, craven! Oh. No, 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 no. Go ahead there. And we'll get our reinforcements there as well. And hopefully they don't crush us into the ground. That would be unfortunate. That's gonna take a while. Hopefully, I don't run out of money beforehand. In fact, let us go ahead and disband this fleet. Only 10 will make it home. Well, they'll get over it. And I managed to assassinate him. Oh, those nasty bandits. And we now have a queen. I see. Hello there. Would you like a marriage with apparently nobody important? Curses. Well, nobody should like her. Oh yeah. Or maybe not, oh yeah, not so much. I can't really afford the extra money, so I'll have to hope this gets me over 100%. I don't think it is. I could be wrong, though. We'll see. Aha! Gimme. Hello! I would like to take her title now. He's gonna revolt. And I don't have the power to deal with it. Okay. Start working on claims in Sweden. And hopefully we can take Athens. Taking Athens is a huge deal. I can't even explain how big of a deal it is. I mean, if I take it, it's a really enormous boon to me. It'll help me with conversion, it'll help me get a foothold, it'll help me in so many different ways. Would prefer a matrilineal marriage. Still not happy about marrying an infidel. Well, what do you want me to do about it? I can't help it that he's an infidel. Hello. Yes. Hellenic paganism will invade Sweden. Even though I don't actually remember where Norland is. I think it's up here. Yep. It's there. And it's down here. And it's down here. Even though we don't have much to gain for us right now, Hellenic paganism is spreading. And considering it went from a dead religion to now 2 high chiefs are now Hellenic, and there will be a 3rd Hellenic high chief if there's anything I have to say about it. The time is approaching, and it won't be long. Also, I apparently have 147% of... That doesn't make any sense. It's probably because I have mercenaries raised. Speaking of which... Oh, that war ended. Curses. Well... That was a thing that transpired. An annoying thing. A frustrating thing. But we pressed our claim on Athens. That means that it can now be inherited by my successor, and we can then press claims on it later. Now we just have to get our army back. Shouldn't be too difficult. We just have to divide our army right. Or try to, at least. There we go. Because levies isn't something I want to lose. Because it'll take too long to get them back. And my mother died a natural death at 77. The ripe old age of 77. Excellent. And we have tech! Hooray, tech! Gunhilder believes that I risked too much with my escapades and tried to persuade me to stop risking my life. But it's such a thrill! 1200. And tech. Legalism. Well then, next time on Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Hellenic run, we tweak our strategy a bit and start moving towards Sweden.